What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. There is so much news happening right now that I need to actually make an individual video before my live stream tonight because there's no way I'm going to fit this all into a stream. So I figured I'd pick one that was one of the crazier ones, and that is the Minecraft story that apparently already released DLC called Good Trouble, and it's exploring global civil rights movements. And with this video that they showcase, I had my jaw on the floor. I'm like, there's no way they're actually doing this and moving forward with it and publishing it as DLC. And then when I dive further into it, I find out that this has actually been out for over 1 year now. And I find the timing quite odd that they would release it on February 2nd, the same day that the Epstein files are coming out and Bill Gates seems to be in the news. And I can't help but think that they're trying to redirect the pressure on, I don't know, something else. JT. Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and let's just dive right into the story because holy crap, is it something. First off, Minecraft on X posted, want to change the world in real life? Start in Minecraft. In the free Good Trouble DLC, explore global civil rights movements, meet changemakers, and learn how to stand up, speak out, and build a better world. Download from the Minecraft market called Make Good Trouble for kids. Yeah, and when you see the video on this, you can't help but think that maybe they're trying to indoctrinate the next generation of adolescent children to grow up and cause trouble and, I don't know, maybe lean to the left a bit to push propaganda, indoctrination, and ultimately the worldview. But that sounds like tinfoil hat talk, which is coming true a lot more these days than ever before. I screenshot and said, Minecraft publishes Anarchy/riot simulation disguised as Make Good Trouble in order to get at the kids and indoctrinate them with left-wing ideologies to further political propaganda via video games. This is not video games. This is indoctrination, and it needs to stop. Now, real quick, years ago, this would be something that would completely fly under the radar and people wouldn't even think twice about it. But people have wised up to what's happening right now, and we aren't a big fan of seeing our video games being co-opted by ideologues to push ideologies. And when you pair that with the Bill and Melinda Gates Philanthropy Foundation and the World Economic Forum and pushing ESG scores, and it seems to all be owned by left-wing media sources that are in bed with them at the same time, and I don't know, I can't help but not look at the situation for what it really is. And I'm not alone on that. After I posted this, that they took replies off. Now, not directly because of me, they were getting roasted in the comments through and through, like they thought it was a good idea to put this out there and that there wouldn't be backlash from the community. I said, you are a cult trying to get at the kids to indoctrinate them with left-wing ideologies to further your own political propaganda. And I wasn't the only one. Dash attack, I'm just going to leave this right here. Epstein, Bill Gates, Huff for Congress, creating an official civil rights movement DLC in a game known for modding of all sorts, played largely by teenage boys and meme lords, and the chronically online is just the absolute worst and dumbest thing I can think of doing. Good luck. This one, whipping a basketball player. I mean, there was quite a few, I guess you could say, extremely racist things going on in the replies here, but this is what they're asking for. If you're going to post this online, that's the kind of reaction you're going to get from gamers. Get this political propaganda out of Minecraft. S. Slob says, plus 1,000 ESG points. What the is this piece of shit? Modern political propaganda using a Tim Waltz quote for a kid's video game? You're disgusting. Taking civil rights leaders and letting people virtually walk with cartoon versions of them is also gross and disgusting and a lot of other things. None of them good. Severus Judge creates one of the greatest IPs of all time, sees gaming becoming too corporate, exits as a billionaire, gets slandered by the media and Microsoft. The game gets worse and worse to the point of George Floyd marches. The world owes Notch an apology. Notch is exceedingly based. And a quick sidebar for my lawsuit that I'm getting ridiculously dragged through the mud by Alyssa Mercante, Notch actually contributed and donated to support against the journalists that are trying to take us down and was super kind behind the scenes. I had a great conversation with him, and it was really surreal to be talking to the creator of Minecraft from back in the day and how just genuine and down to earth of a human being he really was. And he really does care about gaming and stand for gamers, something that has been co opted by ideologues, and the entire industry has been destroyed by these people over the past 10 to 15 years or so, ever since the original Gamergate. And I feel like Notch is one of those people that's on our side, that wants to get gaming back to its roots for the people that care about gaming. I think that's a good thing that should be celebrated, but God forbid you say that, because then they'll try to cancel you too. He saw what it was like behind the scenes in the gaming industry and the direction it was going thanks to Microsoft. And I guess you could say he got while the getting was good. Here is what the journos tried to cancel him for. Simply posting, "It's okay to be white." Yeah, I know. Crazy, crazy. How dare you say that? These same journos are the ones that are saying you can't be racist to white people. I almost feel like it's a one-sided argument with them, but I'm not going to even dive into the journos with how they try to run smear campaigns on everyone. We got the George Floyd simulator is already full on with the memes online. And again, to be expected. Raw alerts, breaking. Minecraft is facing significant backlash after posting. Want to change the world in real life? Start in Minecraft. The post promoted its free Good Trouble DLC, which encourages players to explore global civil rights movements, learn about protests, and learn how to stand up, speak out, and build a better world. Yeah, I'm not too sure that's what they really wanted out of it. I'm thinking that this was timed to kind of mix up and obscure the aggression and focus that was on Bill Gates with these emails and messages that were leaked from the Epstein documents. Bill Gates was planning pandemic simulations with Jeffrey Epstein in 2017. What did he know?
Now here we are. We didn't simulate this. We didn't practice.
On behalf of our partners in the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
So both the health policies and economic policies, we find ourselves in uncharted territory.
Interesting. Almost like they planned the pandemic and it got found out. And we have this one from Liz Churchill. Oh my God. Preparing for pandemics. Let's discuss next steps. For example, how to officially involve the WHO and CDC. I hope we can pull this off. Again, this was in 2015, a full 5 years before the pandemic happened. COVID-19 breakout from a lab in Wuhan. And sure, it was a man-made virus that just happened to get out. Weird. But no, guys, look at the fun little game in the corner of the room over here that is teaching lessons in good trouble, indoctrinating the youth and the kids that are growing up playing this game, thinking that this is fun, trying to use a game as propaganda, a massive game. This is not like a state-funded Amelia project where it just completely backfires. This is one of the biggest games ever created, Minecraft, and it's played by kids for the vast majority of gamers out there. They know exactly what they're doing in trying to promote the ideology and pushing this stuff in the kids and trying to hide behind, oh, it's historical people and they're historical factual situations and events that happened. And you can learn how to rebel, march, protest, hold signs, fight back, be anti-government, fight against all these ICE people, fight against all these. It's the same thing every damn time with these people. And honestly, the entire community is sick of it. Everybody has had enough. They see exactly what they're trying to do, pushing the propaganda, and they're calling them out for it. And this completely backfired. Every single reply was destroying them, to the point of Microsoft needing to shut off replies. You had to get in quick to be able to be seen here. Holy crap, they got cooked. They had to have known this, right? They can't be that retarded, are they? Well, I don't know. It is Microsoft. But yeah, that is the situation with Minecraft right now and their free DLC that apparently came out last year. But I guess they were waiting for Black History Month, the second day of Black History Month, Groundhog Day, to come out with this and promote it again. Ironically, the same exact time that the Epstein stuff's happening with Bill Gates. I don't know. I don't really believe in coincidences, and I'd like to think that there's something more going on here than just Microsoft just being, oh, that's Mojang, and they're just doing their thing over there. Has nothing to do with us. Just pushing their games and trying to make it fun for the kids. Weird. It always comes back to the kids. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this situation. I'll leave it right there. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.
Smash, change, change.